Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, citizens all of the universe. Welcome to another global transmission from Fun Squad Central Command Headquarters here in the beautiful and serene Fort Lyon, Colorado. Thank you for joining me here on this Tuesday night, September 11th, 2018. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. I am doing a special global transmission in memorial of 9/11. I don't really have anything special planned or anything for it. I just thought it would be appropriate to do a video log and to remember that day. I remember what I was doing on September 11th. I was in Iowa, 2001. I was in Iowa living with my grandmother, and I remember walking in her door, and she was watching the TV, but it was footage of the first bombing of the parking garage in the Twin Towers, and she was saying that there was a new bombing, and I wasn't understanding. I'm like, well, Graham, that's from the old one, and then they cut to the video of the planes hitting, and reruns of that, and that's what I was doing. I was in Iowa, and my sister was here in Denver. But anyway, so I just remember that day, and so I try to remember that day. That was a bad year all the way around for me and for a lot of people. It was really tragic what happened that day, and so my heart and my prayers go out to all victims and their families who are still struggling with that issue and other health issues related to that day. And we still haven't gotten to the bottom of all that, but that's not why I'm doing this video log. So we'll just move right along here. So first things first here, I just wanted to show you, the weather today was normal. It was in the 90s right now. It's about 9:13 at night, but it's 78 degrees here. And the sunrise and the sunset was at 6:32 a.m. and 7:05 p.m. respectively. And I am using a new microphone here. So we'll see how the oh, it's got a little block on it. It's going to be interesting how this works. We'll see how the sound, we'll see how I'm testing it right now. So you guys are the guinea pigs. So hope you enjoy it. So we'll see how this sound turns out when I publish the video. No, I'll make sure it's okay first. Hopefully it'll be okay. I won't have to redo the video, because I hate having to redo videos. I had to do that once or twice. I was having technical difficulties and everything was going wrong. And it completely ruined the next video, because, I like doing it sort of, improv and not really sort of so scripted. I mean, I have certain things scripted here, but certain things I have to set up, obviously. But anyway, so the next issue I wanted to get to was, so the other day I got this wild hair, and I decided to pull what's called my CBI report, my Colorado Bureau of Investigation report, and it is 9 pages long. But 3 of them are just administration stuff. But anyway, so it starts, here in 1983, when I was very first arrested. And then it goes page 3, page 4, page 5. So all kinds of stuff on here. Page 7 is where it stops. My last conviction was in 2014 for the burglary thing, which was not really a burglary, but I got railroaded into a burglary anyway. But it's a long story short, and so that's what that is. And I pulled it just because, I thought it would be good to have, just because I'm going to be going for housing and stuff, and I didn't want to have any surprises when they tell me no, for some reason. You can't have it because of XYZ. In 1989, you stole a car or some nonsense, and I'm like, oh, I don't remember that. Well, I have it all here. So I've got no excuses now as to as to why. I don't remember something because it's right here in black and white. And the government, they would never lie. So no, I've looked at it and it's all there, and they haven't forgotten a thing. So thanks, everyone. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, government. I sure wish this was back in the day before computers, kind of, because, well, I wouldn't be doing these video logs, but I wouldn't have the problems that I have, because I wouldn't be able to keep track of all that stuff, because that's just the way it was back in the Wild Wild West days. And then the last thing I wanted to sort of show you, I wanted to tell you too before I go any further. So I got a new job here. I'm still technically working in the warehouse, but I only do that for a couple hours. I still make minimum wage doing that. But now I'm painting for Bent County. So I build empty rooms here in this building, Building 8, and in Building 5, the other men's building. And then we're also going to be painting like the hallways, and we're going to be doing some of the rooms in the women's dorms here. And so that should be an experience, because you have to have, an escort to be in the building with you while you're in the women's building, because the women here, I love the women here, but the women have, so the saying goes here at the fort, and no offense to any of the girls here, because I love you, and I do. Women have, let's face it, they have more trauma issues. And so the saying goes here at the fort that men have issues, but women have subscriptions. So, and let's face it, women have more trauma issues, and bless their hearts, they do. They're wonderful, wonderful women, most of them, but they do have more issues, and it's just kind of that simple. So that's why we have to. Men are not supposed to go in that building at all, unless you're staff, and even then you have to announce yourself, that you're going down the hall and stuff. So we'll see how that goes. So I'm painting. Still make $10-20 an hour. So far it's been like 6-7 hours every day. It should be worked through the new year, I would think. Excuse me. And I was really sick too. I was sick for a week. I almost died, I think. I was really sick. I was coughing up my toenails, and I was just feeling terrible. I didn't even go into work. Friday? Last week I didn't go into work. I was just feeling really bad. I had a fever. I was coughing up everything under the sun, and phlegm, and just feeling really bad. And I don't know if it's a flu or a cold or what, but I'm glad it's going away. I really am. And let's see. We are about 8 minutes into it. So the last thing that I wanted to show you was just the pictures from the governor's visit. I just want to show you here real quick. Oh shoot, this is a snap. I gotta move this up right. Anyway, so this is just the main driveway here. That's building 401 on the left. We put flags all around the park in the front, and I didn't start the video, so we need to start it. The flags going all the way around that park, and we put chairs and benches out there, as you can see, for us to eat at. We had a big barbecue with hamburgers and hot dogs and potato salad and just all kinds of stuff. And there's the other view of the other side of the parkway. We had 50 flags out there. It was pretty cool experience. We had a couple of county commissioners. We had there was a state senator. I can't remember his name, but he's very supportive. There's Tramp. That's Cat's dog, Tramp. But the state senator's been real supportive. There's inside building 401 before they got to come up and speak. we have our new thing right here. Now that is this guy here on the left speaking is James Ginsburg. He's one of the directors here. And this guy on the right is Phil. Can't remember Phil's last name. Two of the four directors here. That is the president of the Colorado Coalition for the Homeless. I can't remember his name. He gave a long speech for the governor. And there's, of course, the governor, Hickenlooper himself. He gave about a 10, 15-minute speech. And that is another director and the president giving her an award, the president of the Colorado Coalition giving her an award. Her name is Lynn Ryder. She's retiring. And so they were giving her sort of a Lifetime Achievement Award. She's worked for Colorado Coalition for a long time. And that finally is Allie. She's a resident here, and she's beautiful, and I love her a lot, and she's a great person. And she's very sweet, and she's graduating and getting moving on to bigger and better things. And so congratulations to Allie for a great job that she did, and she gave a great speech. They chose her to get a certificate, and she's probably going to transition out soon. So she's actually completed the program. So that's great for her. I'm very happy for her. She's a wonderful, great lady. She's come a long way, and good for her. And that is about all that I have for you wonderful people today. I'm still on the Epclusa. I'm still taking the meds. I gotta go back September 25th, I think it is, Tuesday, for a checkup or whatever. I don't know why they need to see me. And then I'll get the final 30 pills. And then I go back for blood on November 1st, according to my calendar here. I have a big bulletin board up here. Then I'll go back to the doctor 3 months later, like I said before. Basically in 4 more months we'll know whether I'm cured or not. And that should be wonderful, wonderful news. Hopefully it'll be good news. So pray for me. Keep your fingers crossed. You know what? I love all you people very, very much. Thank you for watching. And I hope you have a wonderful evening. Happy 9/11. Thanks, people. I love you all. Bye-bye.